Thank you. Hello. Oh, I can't see everybody. First, I feel obligated to apologize that so early in the day you're going to hear from a lawyer, but it's Israel. A lot of lawyers here, so it comes with the turf. Why GKH and why are we here and what do we believe in? I've been in the high-tech business in Israel since 1983. And many of you are now thinking how old this guy must be, and where was I in 1983? Probably barely pubescent, crawling around somewhere. But I've been at it for a very, very long time. And since I came to Israel, there was nobody here. There was nobody really active in the innovation space, in the startup space. There were people like Drexel Burnham. You can read about it in history books. People like Bear Stearns, who recently passed away. And people like that. And they're very, very small practitioners. Today, everybody's here. Everybody who's anybody in the high-tech world is in Israel, sniffing around Israel, walking around Israel, because we are, as my friend Ed said, we're probably one of the biggest players in the world. Now, a law firm has a certain role in this process. You need a law firm to do a founder's agreement and make sure your IP is in good shape, make sure you deal with your technology in a confidential way and that your agreements are right and the VC doesn't take too much advantage of you. I don't get along with VCs, and we try very, very hard to protect the company and make sure that they're in a good space and their future is out. But we also believe in relationships. We have a client, we stay with them for the long term. It's very, very important to us. We believe that the firm should be an integral part of the success of the law firm, of the startup. Now, when is the startup most vulnerable? When does the startup really need good advice, a good partner, a solid friend who has an interest in your growth? And that's in the early stage. So what we've done at the law firm is we created a network of relationships that we have developed over 83, 27, 20, a lot of years, 35 years. I'm not very good at math. Obviously, that's why we became a lawyer, right? Over so many years, we have relationships of companies, strategic investors, VCs, serial entrepreneurs. We know them all. We know them all here in Israel. We know the players in Northern California. We know our friends in Korea out there. We have friends in Istanbul. We have friends in Singapore. And believe it or not, I'm heading out to Jakarta because that's what I do. I mean, we are a firm that develops relationships with anybody and everybody who's interested in Israeli technology. And what we do is bring that to our clients. And it's a play that is fascinating for me because I've been at it for such a very, very, very long time. And for me, it's just a wonderful thing to see. So many people interested in Israeli technology. Because I do remember those days when it was different, and I remember the cycles. We had good days, we had bad days. We had days when we were on top of the world and people were valued at $1 billion, $2 billion, $3 billion. Next morning, nothing. We've seen a lot of these cycles. We've seen people who survived them. We understood why they survived them. And so I think what the important project is at GKH is our seed network, where we try very, very hard to take the startup clients of ours, introduce them to the right investors, the right strategic relationships, the right commercial relationships, not just in Israel, but also in Israel, not just in Northern California, but also Northern California, not just on Route 28.